It's a new day. Hi, I'm Darth V Twin. I live in Marksday, Ontario, which is a suburb of Sudbury. Excellent. I've had plenty of Joe jobs, nothing I call a career. Let me put it to you this way. I have an extensive collection of overalls and work boots. Alright, I still live in the sticks, which I know is both bogus and sad. But I got a great YouTube access show, and I still know how to party. But what I'd really love to do is make motorcycle parts for a living. It could happen. And monkeys might fly out of my butt. Ah, the Mirthmobile. Ah, whatever. Let's go for a ride. Well, here we are sometime later. The grass is greener. You know, the seasons have changed. And but I'm still here. I'm here. And I know I haven't vlogged in a while. And I know my bike has changed. And there's a lot that might have changed actually since last time I talked to you guys when I was riding. So this bike is a 2016 Harley Davidson Dyna Lowrider S. FXDLS product code, baby. And I love this bike, and actually I've been following this bike since before it even came out. And for any of you guys who have been watching my channel for a longer time, you would know that I did a review on this bike actually when it first came out, because I thought it was the sickest bike that Harley's ever made, and I still do. I think it's one of the best bikes that Harley's ever produced, and I'm really glad that I was able to get my hands on one. But to be honest with you guys, I really didn't think I was ever going to be able to afford this bike, so I stole this one. So let's go over some of the things that are different from this bike to the Sportster that you saw me on previously before. Previously before, that's like saying queso cheese. Cheese. Well, first of all, the engine is a lot bigger. So, you know, though the Sportster may have been one of the fastest production bikes that Harley made, I mean, relatively speaking, I would say that this bike has an equal power to weight ratio. But the difference is, I mean, this bike just fucking, the torque just rips you out of the seat on this bike. It's insane. I think it comes stock. Like, people were dynoing numbers around 109, I want to say, torque. Foot-pounds of torque. So that's pretty incredible for a stock Harley Davidson. So, it's a lot of fun. So number two, so the biggest difference I noticed right away is with the Dyna, you kind of sit into the frame a little bit instead of with a Sportster, you're a little bit more over the back wheel. So what I noticed this does is, for example, if you're the kind of guy that likes to wheelie or whatever, or do drifting or burnouts or whatever, I find that the Dyna really locks you in more, so you really have to be committed. You really have to be sure that that's what you want to do, whereas, because you're not going to get a chance to kind of jump off the bike as you would on a Sportster. I mean, Sportster's not that much better, but it is a little bit better in a sense where it's a little bit more like a dirt bike where you're riding on top of the bike instead of in the bike, I find. So that's a big difference. Number three, the clutch is super heavy on this bike. I'm probably gonna have to do something in terms of an easy pull lever or something, because it's usable and you can still do wheelies and stuff and all that fun stuff, and you can still action your clutch well, but it's very heavy. So it would just be nicer to not have to worry about it when you're going through traffic and shit. Number four! Well, that was a 5, or I don't know, 4, whatever. Anyway, number 4! This thing's got true cruise control, so it's like you can pretty much just you can eat some sushi, you can read a book, you can do whatever you want if you're on the highway and you got to clear, like if you're out in Saskatchewan or something. Number 5! This thing has ABS and it fucking sucks, man. Like, coming from the Sportster, I'm like a little kid when I ride. I like to do skids and shit like that all over the place. And I just did a big loop, I just realized. I'm gonna go down this way and see what's up ahead here. So it kind of sucks. Like, it feels like it's just not as fun with ABS on. Number 6! This thing has ABS, which is sick because on things like this right here, this gravel road, I'll brake really hard right now. It's literally impossible to die. It's impossible to die. I mean, you could do whatever. I could do like 180 into this gravel patch and hammer on the brakes and you won't die. It's impossible. I'm telling you. So that's pretty sick actually about the ABS. And here's a number 6.5 or 7, wherever I'm at. I don't fucking know, 7. Number 7.5. A lot of people don't know this about the ABS on these bikes because I see a lot of people complaining about it and no one ever really, I guess no one's ever told them this, but with these bikes, you can actually turn the ABS off in a really easy way. And if your goal is to turn the ABS off so that you can do burnouts or whatever it is, skids or whatever you want to do like I do, then this is the best way to do it. Straight up, just do a burnout. So after you do one burnout, the ABS will kick off, the ABS light will come on, and the ABS will not turn back on until you turn the bike off and turn it back on. So it's a really easy way to get the ABS to shut off. Ideally, I would like to delete the whole system, but that's a good workaround for now. I don't really care. I can live with that. So, you know. Number 8. Dynas get the ladies. Oh yeah, ladies' night on the Dyna. It's ladies' night. Hey ladies, it's ladies' night on the Dyna. On the night train Dyna. No, night trains are gay. Gay! Okay. Number 10. I mean number 9. It eats ass. What? No. Doesn't eat ass. The bike doesn't eat it. The bike eats gas. It eats gas like a motherfucker. This thing is a gas hog. It's almost, I would say it's probably almost as bad as like a car. And a little wheelie action on the bridge, the new bridge. Yeah, it's not if you're looking to get a bike for gas mileage, I wouldn't get a Dyna Lowrider S. And number 11. Motorcycle. So that's it, guys. That's my grand return. Was just to go over this new bike with you. There are a lot of things that have changed really for me that I should probably go over too, but we'll cover it in later videos. I mean, you probably saw at the beginning of this video the little sneak peek I gave you of the parts that I'm working on. So I am working with, I did partner up with Crooked Clubhouse, and we're going to be making some killer fucking parts coming down the pipeline this year for Dynas, and we're probably going to move into Sportsters and then other bikes after that.